What's up, gamers, and welcome to GamerAction. This is Nick, this is Lulu Legacy, and I'm Brittany, and we're here to tell you about a few updates in the gaming world and a few updates with GamerAction.gg. Nick, why don't you go ahead and start, because I'm really interested to hear about this game.
Yeah, so a little bit of a gaming update that's being released in July of this year. I think definitely anticipated by a lot of people, just because of the open theme that it has, and it's the Ghost of Tsushima. And what it is, like I said, it's an open world theme game based on the samurai character Jin. And what it does, it kind of reminds me of a Shadow Colossus meets Metal Gear Solid, and the Shadow Colossus side because of the scenery, the graphics, and then the Metal Gear Solid just because of like the stealth and the distraction, that art of distraction that Metal Gear Solid has, which I think is great.
Have you seen the graphics? Have you seen? Sounds like it's right off a cliff.
I know my video games.
Yeah. Have you seen the graphics in this yet?
It looks beautiful.
Yeah, they're incredible.
Awesome.
Incredible.
It's something
awesome.
I'm
Yeah.
definitely gonna get into. So.
And then they have like the horse riding, the travel really reminds me of that Shadow Colossus too. And so I think what's really going to be great about this game is just the graphics and the interaction with the graphics. This is by Sucker Punch and Sony, and as you know, Sucker Punch is very big into just wowing you with colors and scenery. And this one actually has a photo mode, which is in a lot of the Sucker Punch video games. And you can change wind directions, wind speed. You can change the particles in the air to fly.
That is unbelievable.
So there's an advantage of ray tracing here that's going to actually be in the next gen consoles in the next year. So that's really cool. That's exciting.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Awesome.
And then they take it to one step further is you can even customize the Samurai Jin. There's different armor that he can basically wield, and it gives you different abilities. If you want to go stealthy, you can put on stealth armor and cloth. And if you want to do brutal attacks, face-to-face combat, you can put on that armor. And basically he has different stances, moves that you can perform. And it's going to be a great game. I think it's going to be an excellent game.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to stream it.
Yeah.
Probably
It's going to be a good one.
Well, that kind of brings up a big discussion, I think, in the gaming world is, I mean, what is more important, the aspect of the graphics or the aspect of the actual gameplay?
So, my thought process on that, I think you might have a little bit more educated of a theory behind this. My own, okay, so my
hour-long discussion.
Right. No, but no. I'll start it because I have like a short theory based on limited experience. But you, I mean, we'll get into it. So my thought process is that if the gameplay is good, the graphics become an enhancement. If the gameplay is bad, they become a byproduct. You know what I mean? I just think that like if the gameplay is good and then the graphics are good, then they are an enhancement, and you're just all around really excited about it. But if you start with bad gameplay, like, are you even going to notice the graphics at that point?
Absolutely.
You're so honed in on that.
I disagree. I mean, it becomes a movie at that point.
You'll appreciate it.
I mean, the entertainment value is absolutely still there because of the graphics. I mean, it's just like, any of like the Call of Duty games in the campaigns are good, yes, but the graphics in those campagns are just so great, and that's what makes them so entertaining.
So but that's my point.
That's right.
So are we in agreement then? The idea is that if the gameplay is good, then that the graphics become an enhancement. It becomes like a positive.
Agreed.
But if the gameplay is bad, they're just a byproduct. It's like I don't even notice the graphics.
Cinematics, the graphics will enhance the storyline.
That's right.
Yeah,
if the gameplay is good, but if it's bad, I don't even see myself noticing the graphics if the gameplay is bad. That's my point. That's why I think it would be a kind of a
just troll it, pretty much make memes.
Well, and then what are you left with? And then I feel like, what are you left with? I don't know. So that's my thought process behind it. I mean, I
think there's it depends on what you're looking for. Do you want a multiplayer? Do you want a cinematic story? Do you want something that you get involved with the story, like a book, and you're actually the one playing that character and you get raptured with it? Don't say enraptured, please don't. But it depends. Or if you want multiplayer FPS, you have to think. If you want FPS, if you want the fastest first-person shooter experience, fast response, you've got to let go of those graphics in order to get that quality, because our consoles and PCs, we're not up there yet.
It just sounds like from either perspective, the graphics are secondary.
We gotta find a balance.
That's. I mean, the balance is obvious. That's definitely the case. But if you're presenting us with the idea of either or, then I think the graphics always take a backseat, a secondary spot.
I think that's going to be a very beautiful story, very cinematic, and you get really in touch with the character and you become a part of it.
Yeah.
I think that's really going to be a good game.
And ideally, you're getting both. You know, you're getting the gameplay and you're getting the graphics. So.
Definitely. Well, let us know in the comments what you guys think. If you think gameplay is more important, let us know why. And if you think graphics are more important, absolutely let us know. We would love to hear your opinion.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. And a little bit of global news. The Danish organizer Blast, it's an eSports company. They just completed a funding round. They earned 12.5 million euros. So I think that's close to 13 million in US dollars. So they also, you want to just, should we do a funding round?
Yeah, maybe.
GamerAction funding round commenced.
Yes, please.
So yeah, so they're an esports company. They specialize in broadcast, studio shows, and a lot of online content, arena events, things like that. So the round was led by co-founder Rocket Software and Vaskfunden.
That's good.
Vaskfunden. The company's acquired rights to facilitate Dota 2 events. So that's pretty exciting. They usually cater more to the CSGO events and community. So that's kind of a change for them. A little bit of an update in regard to what we talked about, I believe yesterday or the day before. We talked about the LPGA E-Tour. The LPGA Tour Live is scheduled with the following players. So this past Wednesday, the 13th, the first match was between Jessica Korda and Nelly Korda. Sisters, Jessica won. Today, Friday,
That's blood right there.
That's blood right there. That's right. Friday, today, the 15th, is between Angel Yin versus Lizette Salas. Wednesday, the 20th, match number 3 between Jenny Shin and Tiffany Zhou. Friday, May 22nd, the fourth match between Lucy Lee and Jane Park. You guys stay tuned for those to see who wins those. Again, the first match that was conducted on Wednesday, sister Jessica Korda won. The semifinals will be coming up toward the end of May with the championship on June 3rd. You guys, again, stay tuned for that. We'll be staying involved in that a little bit. I like to follow ladies sports a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Yeah, so tell us what you have. You had some exciting news.
So guys, I'm super excited. Twitch announced just a couple days ago that they're going to create a safety advisory council. And for anyone that's a Twitch streamer or that is involved in the Twitch community, they're going to be pretty much watching all the actions of it's going to pretty much create a safety net for people. And it's a huge move for any kind of streaming community that I think will probably go to any platform. It's going to create a whole nother change, a whole nother generation in this streaming environment, and it's going to be so much more positive, and I'm super excited.
Yeah, this is really going to put a really big movement behind the anti-bullying campaign.
It is.
So it's going to be really important. And again, I brought this up yesterday, but from a mother's perspective, that's a really big deal. It's one of my largest concerns when it comes to his gaming.
Safe environment.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm so down for that.
Yeah, some monitoring is not a bad idea. Absolutely.
Well, the gaming community has really grown in the aspect of age in the last decade, I would say. Mm-hmm. And so it's kind of coming to the time where that new generation of gamers is kind of upcoming, that 6 years old to 12-year-old span. Yeah. And they want to do Twitch, they want to stream, we want to get that crowd involved, but it has to be in a safe environment.
Yes, exactly right. That's exactly right.
Twitch is a really good way for them to get involved in gaming, be really involved in the gaming community. Yep. And if they make it safer and safer every day, the parents are going to feel much more comfortable allowing their kids to be involved in a type of process like that.
Yep. Absolutely.
Definitely big strides.
Yep. This is a good move from the perspective of safety, and it's a really good business move, quite honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
It's a good way to get, like you said, parents on board. And
gamers won't be going into more of a wilderness. They're going to be going more into a nice little happy place. That happy place.
A wilderness is a good way to describe it. That's exactly right.
It's
the Wild West out there.
Gamer for himself.
Gamer forest. Gamer forest, exactly.
Well, keep in mind, gamers, GamerAction.gg. We are still up and running with that free Fortnite week. Go online, pick a tournament that you are committed to. It is absolutely free to join, and we are giving out $25 worth of V-Bucks for the winner.
If you can beat Lulu. Or Godspeed X at this point.
Yeah, I know.
He's real good.
I might have to join in.
Yeah, we may need to get you involved.
At this point.
Exactly. Come off his throne, exactly. So we're thinking about as well extending it for another week. So you guys stay
Right.
tuned. We haven't made the decision yet, but you guys look like you're pretty entertained and pretty involved, and we have a few more bugs we can work out.
That's
so
right.
we
Got
might
a little bit more beta
help us
testing
out.
to do on our website and on those tournaments. And
More
Yep.
getting involved,
we're getting
more
a
it helps
perspective.
us, and better it's going to be for you.
Yeah,
That's right.
absolutely.
And if you have any feedback, sorry, I didn't interrupt.
No, it's
if you have
okay.
any feedback on the tournaments that you'd like to give us, please do not hesitate to
It's
do
welcome.
so.
Yep.
You know, comment on our Instagram or our YouTube. There's multiple ways to get a hold of us.
Message me
Please do so.
through my social media.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We'd love to hear what you're
100%.
thinking. So.
Yeah. Just a little, let's circle back to yesterday. So we asked a question yesterday. I wanted to know how old the original Super Mario Brothers is. And does anybody here know that answer?
I know.
Does anybody remember? You know it. Okay. Oh, you know it too? Okay, so this original Super Mario Brothers, to answer the question, is 35 years old. With that being said, I have a new trivia question for you. Before Sega landed on making Sonic a Hedgehog, what animal, don't say it, what animal was considered?
There you go.
Stay tuned. See you all soon, and you'll have the answer.
Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for all notifications. See you gamers later.
Bye.